Hey guys, Altu here from loseweightbuildmuscles.com. I've been getting a lot of questions recently about what supplements I take or questions about supplements in general. So I just wanted to make this video and tell you briefly about what supplements I took during my bulk up phase. Okay, let's get straight to it. So the first thing I bought was a big bulk sack of instant porridge oats from myprotein.com. Now the reason I bought this is because it's instantized, so it's really powdery, really fine. So I usually put this in my breakfast shake. So I usually have a scoop of whey protein and I'll put instant oats in there as well. Obviously you can buy this from the supermarket, but it's difficult to find it really sort of fine and powdered so that it goes down smooth with your shake. Alright, so that's porridge oats. The next one I'll go on to is I take two different types of protein. So I've got whey protein, which is good for, I have this in the morning because it absorbs into the body nice and quickly, and I have it post workout as well. So after my workout, my muscles are screaming for recovery, screaming for nutrients, screaming for protein. So I'll have some whey protein immediately after my workout. And what I normally do is I mix that with some dextrose powder as well. I've run out of dextrose powder, but you can buy dextrose powder for cheap anywhere, like Superdrug. I think they sell it for like £3, £4 for a box. So it is really cheap, and that will help you to recover as well, help recover energy back into your glycogen stores. So that's the whey protein. The second type of protein I take is called Casein. So this is, I call this bedtime protein. So it releases energy or releases protein over about a 6-hour period. So just before I go to bed, I usually have a Casein shake so that while I sleep, my muscles are still getting a steady stream of protein. Before and around my workout, what I'll normally have is I'll have a creatine drink. So this is, it's got 5 grams of creatine per serving, and also it has other things in it that help shuttle the creatine into the muscles. So things like dextrose that I was talking about earlier, this comes pre-mixed with dextrose. It has alpha lipoic acid, taurine, ribose, all these things that help to shuttle the creatine into the muscles. So what creatine does is it helps you, it makes you stronger, it'll make you bigger through retaining more water within the muscles. That's not necessarily a bad thing because water is makes up 70% of the muscles, so that's a good thing. It also gives you the energy to perform an extra 1 or 2 reps. So it produces ATP, which is the energy source we'll be using when we're lifting heavy weights. Okay, so that's creatine. I also add some extra creatine to that. This is just plain creatine powder. Plain creatine powder doesn't absorb as well as when you spike your insulin levels with dextrose. So dextrose gives your body an insulin spike, and then that will help shuttle the creatine into the muscles. I add this extra creatine into the shake as well, without adding any extra sugars or calories. Finally, what I take is some branched chain amino acids. So branched chain amino acids make up about 35% of your muscles. So you do get branched chain amino acids in whey protein shakes as well, but these are much more readily available. So during your workout, what your body's going to do is going to try and pull branched chain amino acids from your muscles, and you want to avoid that because that's going to put you in a muscle breakdown state. If you take a BCAA supplement, then you're constantly supplying the body with the branched chain amino acids that it needs, so it doesn't have to pull it from the muscles. I take this before my workout, during my workout, and I also add a little bit to my shake post-workout as well. Okay. Finally, I think you should take this anyway. This is a multivitamin. You don't want your standard multivitamin that you can get from the supermarket because that's just for the average Joe, someone who doesn't train. For us, we're training, we're going to be using up a lot more, our body's going to be needing to go through a lot more processes than the average Joe sitting watching TV. So you want to go for something that's got more quantities and more optimum quantities of the vitamins and minerals. Okay, so you can normally, I got this from Holland & Barrett. I don't usually buy stuff from Holland & Barrett, but before I left for Thailand I was quite short on time. Normally supplement stores online will usually cater more for if you're trying to build muscle or burn fat. I actually bought the senior version of the multivitamins from Holland & Barrett, but they've got a good amount of vitamins and minerals within here. Okay, so that's all I took for my bulking up phase, guys. It's nothing fancy. I did take a few bits and bobs, as you can see, but it doesn't have to be that expensive. I bought everything in bulk from myprotein.co.uk. I do advocate them. They're really cheap with good quality. So yeah, give it a go. Hope this helps.